Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Can you please repeat? Because I couldn't hear you.
I'm a French teacher. This is my main job, my first job. My second job, I'm an Arabic teacher for non-speakers. So I have some other skills.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Salma?
So I'm Salma. I'm 21 years old and I study economics.
Thank you, Salma. Noha?
Hello, I'm Noha. I'm 20 years old and I study dentistry.
Manor?
I'm 19.
Thank you, Manor. Yomna? Yomna can hear us now, right? Yomna? Yomna can't hear us. Isra? Okay, Yomna and Isra, you need to unmute yourselves.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I am Isra. I am 22 years old and I am studying accounting.
Welcome, Isra. Yomna?
I am Yumna. I am 22 years old. I am studying in Faculty of Commerce English section.
Welcome, Yomna. Isra, I'm sorry, are you Isra Hamid?
No. Isra Ahmed.
Isra Ahmed, yeah. We have a lot of Isras here. Welcome, everybody. Rio, can you hear us? Rio can't hear us. Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody. We have newcomers here, so welcome. Please feel safe to speak English here. I have just some few tips. If you can reach the chat, we will be posting. We'll be writing down the words. Like if we find any hard word or new word, we're gonna write it in the chat. So if you can't reach the chat, please tell me. If you cannot reach the chat, please tell me. I'll take it that everybody knows how to reach the chat. Okay, if you want to say anything while we're talking, please raise your hand. Do you know how to raise your hand in Zoom?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure we all know. Okay. If you have any questions, yes, here. So, if you can't, are you using your phone or your computer?
For me, computer.
Okay, Isra?
On.
Okay, on your phone, I don't know how to do it on the phone. If anybody knows how to raise your hand using your phone, please tell Isra.
Okay, you should click the more button and then you will find raise hand before disconnect audio. Can you see it?
No.
Yes.
Would you please tap one time? Okay.
You found it?
No.
There's three dots at the right side
Yeah.
of the...
Did you find it, Yumna?
I can't hear what you say.
At bottom of the screen, you can find on the right, click more. Besides-
I found the chat, but I can't find how to
Just
raise my
below
hand.
the chat. Just
the
below.
third
You can make for her a screenshot.
I found it.
Okay.
I can't send a screenshot. I tried before.
Okay.
Okay.
Finally, have. Thank you so much. If anybody has a problem, please tell me. We have newcomers here, Isra Hamid and Muhammad Ahmed. Isra Hamid, would you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey everybody, how are you?
Hello.
Sorry for being late, firstly, and secondly, my name is Isra. I'm 25 years old, and I studied biology. I have already graduated in 2018, so that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Isra. Muhammad?
Yeah.
Can't hear you, Muhammad.
Yeah. My name is Muhammad Ahmed. I'm 22 years old. I'm studying in Faculty of Commerce in now I'm already graduated this year. So,
Okay. Are you Muhammad Shaheen?
yeah.
Okay. Let me just make sure. Okay. Muhammad and Isra, do you know how to read the chat and how to raise your hand?
Sorry?
Do you know
What?
how to reach the chat? And how
Yeah, I know. Yes.
today I want to talk about something that like the session before this one we had a heated debate about it. Books. First of all, we had a post this week about which would you prefer to use to learn English, watching movies or listening to podcasts. Did you see this post?
No.
Okay, we are trying here to discuss something different from them, which is reading. I want to ask you, which of you likes reading? Let's start with, let's get to the list. Isra Hamid. We have two Isras here, so if I say Isra, just ask me which one I mean because I'm going to forget we have two Isras. Okay?
Okay.
Isra Hamid. Start with Isra Hamid. Isra Hamid, do you like reading?
Yeah, I did.
You did, so you don't like it anymore.
Yes.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I felt recently like I'm empty. I have no energy, so I stopped reading. I guess 2 years ago. But during my childhood and during my university, I was addicted to books. So I read many books, but then I stopped.
Okay, thank you, Isra. Isra Ahmed,
Yes.
do you like reading?
No, I prefer watching movies more than reading.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like books so much.
Okay, we're going to talk about a lot, so I'm going to get more to you. Muhammad.
Yes, I do.
Okay, Muhammad, you do. Okay, let's go to Maram.
Yes, actually not most of the time, but lately I'm trying to read more to improve my English, to abstract some new words and trying to translating them. Actually, right now I'm reading a book named Verity, and it's really good.
What's it called again?
Verity. Verity.
Can you write it in the chat?
Okay.
Okay, Manar.
Mostly I like reading, but I prefer watching TV.
Okay, thank you, Manar. Rabia.
For me, I like some of reading, sometimes watching TV or movie or theater. sometimes just talking in English with people.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a problem in reading. That's why I don't read too much English. Phonetics, some syllables. I say it in French. I know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I have this problem because sometimes I make mistakes.
Mhm.
Like this, when I read the words in a French way. Because I never studied English before, as I did with the French. I studied other languages. That's why I prefer to have some phonetics, reading more, because that will help me too much. I guess,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, Rabia. Rabia used the word syllables. It's in the chat. Please check in the chat. Does anybody know what syllables mean?
Yeah, I know what it means, but I
Can you
don't.
explain it?
In English, it's parts of it's how to speak some parts of words, or it's like we did in English. We make vowels with how the sound, how we read this word. For example, when we have to C and OU, I don't know what I can read it in English. This is a problem for me. The phonetics, syllabus. Say it again. Peter?
Syllables.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Syllables. Yeah.
Syllables
Oh.
mean that in I don't know if I think you have it in French too, but in English, it's how you divide a word into parts depending on the vowels. Whenever you found a vowel, which means that you're going to cut down the word. So let's say a word like arm, ARM is one syllable. Okay. The word word was table as table. So this is also one syllable. It's about the time to divide the word into syllables.
Yeah. That's this is like French. We use vowels with. I don't know the English. How can I explain it in English?
Yeah, it's the same in French.
Yeah, it's the same.
Divide
Yes,
the word to
yeah,
make it
yeah.
easier to pronounce.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Rabia. Yumna,
Yeah.
do you like reading?
No.
Oh, okay. Why not?
I'm bored.
You get bored of it.
Boring.
Oh, it is boring. Okay. So let's try to together explore reading. I want to hear from Salma. I'm sorry.
No, never mind. I read aloud sometimes. Sometimes I like reading, but I have to be in the mood.
Okay. Noha?
I like reading actually. I read novels more than like scientific books or something.
Okay. Rio, you can hear us. Rio, can you hear us? In case there's a problem. Okay. Okay. I want each of you to tell me the last book they read. Let's start the opposite way down. Yumna. Can you remember the last book you read? Yumna?
What?
Can you remember the last book you read? The last book you tried to read?
Last book? I don't like reading.
So you've never read a book before?
No.
Oh my god. Okay. Thank you, Yumna. Rabia.
No, it's a long time ago. I don't remember. But still, I can read some articles in newspaper, or if I was looking for information and I found something in English, I try to read it. But
Okay.
reading a whole book, it has been for long time ago.
Okay. Thank you, Rabia. Manar.
Arabic called سيدة الزمالك.
Okay. Did you like it?
Yeah, but I didn't finish it, so I'm trying to finish it.
Okay. Thank you, Manar. Who else comes after Manar? Maram. Maram? You are muted, Maram.
Sorry. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay. What was the question? Because I was out of connection.
Okay. The last book you read.
Okay, I think I already said that I'm now reading a book named Verity. Lately, I was reading some Arabic books. Verity is the first English book I ever read in.
Your first English book. Great.
Yes.
Reading doesn't have to be like, you don't have to tell me about your English books. I want to know about reading in total, in general.
Okay. It was so long.
Can you remember it?
Sorry. No, I can't remember it actually.
Okay. We're going to move to Muhammad.
I read Oliver Twist.
Okay.
So it's about a story about an orphan. He lived a so difficult life.
Okay. Did you like it?
Yes, it's really good and good story, and I like it from when I studied it and last for 4 years ago, and I read it more and more. I like the story.
So you've read it multiple times?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Isra Ahmed.
Yes.
Can you remember the last book you read?
The last book I read, it was about accounting because I had exam. So.
Okay.
But before I wasn't so interested in reading, so I read a little bit of books, but it was just novels.
It was what? Again, I'm sorry?
Novels.
Novels?
Yes.
Okay. Isra used the word novels. Novels means stories. Written stories are called novels.
What?
Okay. I'm writing the word novels in the chat and explaining what novels mean.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to Isra Hamid.
Yeah. Last thing I read was Inheritance of Jan, or إرث من الجن. The first part. I haven't read the second part yet till now, but it was great.
Okay. Were you not able to finish it because of time? Were you bored? Did you not interesting to finish to the end? Isra Hamid.
Okay, sorry. You talked to me. This is a question for me.
Yeah. Why didn't you finish the book?
What?
Why didn't you finish the book?
Yeah. Okay. I already have the first part PDF, and I had to go to Bleem to bring the second part, but I can't go till now. So I hope to go soon. And also, like I said, it was kind of hard to me to continue in reading something, so I feel like I'm kind of lazy to do.
Okay. If I wanted to ask something, have you ever, any of you, tried audiobooks? All right, in the
No.
I have heard of it, but I never tried.
Who knows what an audiobook is? You can raise your hand if you know it.
I think it's a tool that helps you read better or faster. Someone is reading the book with his own voice and you're reading with him with your
Yes,
eyes.
exactly. An audiobook means that it is a book, but you don't read it, you listen to it. Someone reads the book for you. Did any of you try it before? If you tried it, please raise your hand. Noha, Manar, and Salma. Okay, Salma, can you please tell us your experience with audiobooks?
Actually, I listen to audiobooks in German. So mostly it's for children because it's more fun.
Okay.
With music and stuff. So I think it's very helpful. I have the novel and I listen to the audiobook.
Okay, great. Manar.
Okay, it was great, but I tried with two websites. One of them I don't like anymore. It was I don't understand anything from it.
So, one of them you like, you tried two websites. One of them you liked, the other didn't understand. Did I get you right?
I can't hear you.
You said you tried two websites. One of them you liked and you didn't like the other one.
Right.
Okay. Noha.
Actually, I prefer reading a book than listening to it because I used to listen to a book and I didn't get anything because it was noisy around me and I didn't focus.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Noha. We have Rahab here. Hello, Rahab. Rahab, can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine.
We were discussing books and reading. Do you like reading, Rahab?
Not a lot, really.
Okay. Can you remember the last book you read?
Last book, it was called Resurrection and Hereafter.
Okay, what was it about?
Hereafter. I can explain it, you know.
It's about the life after death, you mean?
Yes, after death.
Okay. I will put in the chat, life after death. It means what happened to you, what people think happens to you after you die.
Yeah. But actually, I didn't read a lot. It was just first page and I can't complete it.
Oh, okay. If you are into these kinds of stories, there's another book. If someone knows it, just help me with the name. I think it was called The 7 People You Meet in Heaven, or The 10 People You Meet in Heaven, something like that. It was a really good story. Okay. Let me start again with Rahab. Can you tell me about your the favorite types of book? Like, do you like stories? Do you like history books? Do you like cooking books?
I like history.
You like history books?
Yes, the pharaohs and Egyptians.
Oh, great.
And the books that are related to my job. and the motivations or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Thank you, Rahab. Let's go to Isra.
Which one?
I'm really lost. Okay, Isra Ahmed. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Isra Ahmed. What do you think is like your favorite type of book?
I like everything you mentioned before, but I like it like a movie more. I
We
can
don't discuss
watch
movies.
a movie, but I don't like books.
So, okay, we're going to get to that. Thank you, Isra Ahmed. Let's go to Isra Ahmed. Names close. The names are, I'm really going to get confused here. Okay, so what do you think is your favorite type of book?
Novels. I like literature more. I didn't try any kind of books else because I'm a big fan of Hassan Abdul from my childhood. So I started with him and I stay with him and Dr. Ahmed Khalid Tawfiq. So I didn't try anything else.
Okay, great. Ahmed Khalid Tawfiq, Noha. We're getting there. Okay, Isra used the word literature. This word in Arabic, because I don't think I'd be able to explain it in English. In Arabic, it means adabi. Amal adabi. Okay, it's like a novel or a story. Okay, let's go to Yumna. Yumna, what do you think is your favorite type of book?
I can't hear.
What do you think is your favorite type of books?
Types of book?
Yeah, like history, geography, motivation, psychology.
I don't try to read before.
Okay, so none of them. Okay, no problem. Let's go to Rabia.
Which kind do you mean? Which kind of book I like
Yes.
to read? I like to each time read different kind of books, scientific, literature. Yeah, literature. And I say it correctly. Literature. Literature.
Sure. Yeah.
Literature. Okay. Poem. يعني some. I like read poem. We say poem or poetry.
Yeah, it's poetry means شعر.
Yeah.
Poems are الأشعار themselves.
Poems, yeah. Poetry. Yeah, I like to change everything and each time read a different kind. So I can get more vocab, more sentences, expressions, different expressions. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Rabia. Manar.
Okay, I love novels.
Okay.
I think it's enjoyable. And I like human development books. It's enjoyable too.
Okay, thank you. Human development books. Does anybody know what human development books mean? Put it in the chat. Does anybody know what human development means?
التنمية البشرية
Sorry?
تنمية بشرية
Yeah. Manar, can you explain it more?
Okay, it's books that you that help you to be more. Okay, give me a minute.
Okay, go ahead. Sure.
It's books that when you read, it's helped you to develop yourself and develop your life. We can say it in Arabic.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. If you can speak in English, you can say it in Arabic.
كتب التنمية البشرية.
Yeah, التنمية البشرية.
هي بتساعد الشخص إن هو بتبقى زي it's a guide.
Yeah, it is a guide. Great. That's the great word, guide.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. These books can also be called self-help books. It's in the chat. Self-help book. Okay, Isra, you have something to say? Isra, Hamid.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, let's say it makes you find the better version of yourself.
Yeah, some people think of it like that, yes.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Okay, thank you, Isra. Let's go to Maram. Maram left and she's trying to get back. So we're going to get her when she's back. Let's go to Muhammad.
Yes, I would like to read strong novels because it's so interesting and enjoyable and that's all and refreshing my time.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what type of books again. I'm sorry.
Story and novels.
Stories and novels. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad. There is a word we can use if you want to describe types of books or kinds of books. It's called genres. It's in the chat now. This word means types or kinds, but it works better when you try to explain, use it when you're trying to explain a type of something. So it's a genre of books or genre of music. So in music we have like pop, rock, classic, and in books when you're trying to describe the type of a book, you can use the word genres.
I have one question.
Go ahead.
Yes, it has a same meaning of sort.
Of what?
Sort. S-O-R-T.
Yeah.
Yes. Have same
Type and yeah. Let me try to explain something to you. There is synonyms. It's in the chat. This word means words that have the same meaning. In Arabic, we call it muradifat. Synonyms means muradifat. It means that there is different words that could mean the same thing. But to get better at any language, you need to understand which word is works better in its place. Like, it is better to say a genre of music than saying a type of music. Okay?
That's great.
So you can use any of these words, but it is better or more understandable to use this word than other words. Okay? Rahab, you were raising your hand.
Sorry, that was mistake.
Okay, no problem. Maram is trying to enter again. Isra, Hamid, you want to say something? Isra, you're muted.
Okay. I just raised my hand. I forgot to make it lower. Sorry.
To what? I'm sorry?
Okay, I forget to remove the sign. Last time I used it.
Okay, no problem. Manar,
Okay.
you want to say something?
I guess Manar the same thing.
Manar, you're muted.
I want to ask you to repeat مترادفات.
It's called Synonyms. Synonyms. Synonyms.
Okay.
Okay?
Synonyms?
Synonyms, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, I'm happy you have finding new words. Okay, let me ask you an opposite question. What is the least favorite book or the book you did not like? Let's start with Rahab.
I'm thinking.
You don't have a book you don't like?
No, I'm thinking right now. I don't find anything.
I'll give you time and I'll go to Maram. Welcome back, Maram.
Sorry about the connection problems. I'm so sorry.
No, it is okay. No problem. Don't apologize. Okay, I want about your favorite types of book, favorite genre of book, or your favorite book in general, least favorite book.
I think my most favorite books are fiction books because it broadens your imagination, and also the novels that have some kind of life experience telling. And I think the least one is political or psychological, maybe.
Okay, thank you, Maram. So Maram, multiple words to try to explain now. So first use the word fiction. What does anybody know what fiction means?
خيال.
Yeah, fiction means that it is not real. So there are different types of books that are inside fiction. So you have like fantasy books. Fantasy is in the chat, like Lord of the Rings, or Game of Thrones, or Harry Potter. These books are fiction books. They're called fantasy. They're based on imagination. And then there are the other type. It's called science fiction, which is fantasy but has some elements or some ideas of science, like space movies. These are called science fiction, like Star Wars, Star Trek. There's a very popular movie called Independence Day, when aliens were trying to invade the Earth. This is called science fiction too. Okay, the opposite of fiction is called non-fiction. Means that it is a real story or is based on reality. Okay? Do you understand this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. Let's move on. I'm going to ask the question now to Muhammad. Least favorite book, Muhammad.
Books about college books. Too boring.
Okay,
I hate it.
Okay, I think everybody hates them. Does anybody like the college or school books?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. Ooh.
Depend on professor.
Does he mean the syllabus? Like the books
Yeah.
we take?
The syllabus
Textbooks?
Yes. Textbooks, yes.
Yeah, I like textbooks.
You do?
In my college. Yeah, I do. I actually asked the professor whether he can recommend a textbook.
Okay, I've never done that. Elma used the word syllabus. It's different from syllable. We have syllabus and syllable. Does anybody know what syllabus means? Okay, syllabus means what you take during your term in college or school. المنهج. What you study, syllabus. Like in math, you're supposed to take like addition, subtract, division. It's called syllabus. In Arabic, you're supposed to take story, poetry, grammar, spelling. It's called your syllabus. Okay? Sorry, I know there's a lot of words, but we are going to, after every podcast, we release the video of the podcast on YouTube, we can add the words too, so you can remember them quicker. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go to Yomna.
Yes.
What is your least favorite book?
List A. What?
Favorite book, a book you don't like.
Sorry.
No problem. Yomna, you're still here? Yomna?
I can't hear.
Okay. What is your least favorite book? A book you don't like. If you want time to think, we can move on and get back to you. Amna, can you hear me? I think she has some issues. Okay, let's go to Rabia.
Yes.
What is a book you don't like?
As I guess some I don't know the name. Syllabus. I don't like syllabus books.
Okay, you don't like good textbooks.
Yeah, but I try for my students. I try to change and give them how can the juice? How can the main thing they should know in a funny way, and not just making a lot of stuff with no objective, with no. I don't know how to say it, but I do the work in different way. I don't use the textbooks from the government. They will take me to the ship.
No problem, don't worry. Okay, what you're trying to say is that you give them the core or the essence.
The main thing they should have to know about language.
Yes, okay.
The fruit, as I like to call it, the fruit.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But if you want to say it in English,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, continue what you're saying.
In general, I don't like books reading in dialect language. If it's Arabic formal, Fusha. If it's in English, it's English, pure English, not dialect. I don't like dialect pure language because they push us to lose our culture. To know languages, other language means other culture. You live other lives. But
great.
When we read in dialect, we are lost. We lose the language.
Oh, great.
This is my opinion. I don't know if you are okay or no, but this is my opinion.
We can discuss it.
Yeah.
Now, I just want.
Sorry for interrupting, but I think Rabia, your accent is so sweet. I like it.
Thank you.
Wanted to say.
Thank you. My first time I hear this. Okay, thank you.
No, you'll find it that anyone who speaks English really likes a French accent on the language. Okay, so Rabia here was talking about that she gives her students what she calls the fruit of the lesson, you can say she gives them the core. It's in the chat. The core or the essence of the lesson. Core or essence. And then she talked about dialects. Dialect mean the way you say, like there is an Egyptian dialect, and then there is the, let's say, Saudi Arabian accent, and then there is the Moroccan accent, there is the Tunisian accent. It's a different ways or different types of ways to use a language. Called a dialect or an accent. The last two words in the chat. Thank you so much, Rabia. You had a lot of work.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's go to Manar.
Okay,
What is your least favorite book?
historical books.
History?
Often foreign and political books which have non-moral techniques. I didn't.
Do you read a lot of these?
Where?
Do you read a lot of political books?
No, I tried for one time, and it have techniques which was non-moral.
Okay.
So I didn't like anymore.
Okay. Thank you for sharing this, Maram. Isra Ahmed.
Yes.
Can you tell us about what you don't like?
Okay, you know that I don't like reading so much, but in my opinion, maybe I hate the most the tragedy books or books about war.
Oh, okay. You mean stories about war?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Isra. Let's go to Rahab. How did you share what books you don't like?
I think it's psychological because it's a little bit complicated. It needs a professor or someone special in this field to explain it. Yeah, if you
think a book
read it
doesn't-
for yourself.
Go ahead. I'm
Yeah?
sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, if you try to read this book alone, you think you not understand. Not at least from the first time, you know.
So you think psychology books help you so much? You need someone else to explain it other than a book.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, Isra Hamid. Isra, you are muted.
You mean me, yes?
Yeah, Isra Hamid, yes.
Okay.
You are muted again.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I have just replied to my mom. For both, I guess. Okay, I read for أحلام التغني, and I didn't like her way because I read literature more, so I didn't like أحلام, and especially the most famous book for her, I guess it's called الأسود يليق, and I didn't like it. And I didn't like also there is a novel called necrophilia, and this is a disease, mental disease, and I didn't like it at all. Even I liked the Shireen Hanai, yeah, I guess that's what her name, but I didn't like the topic itself.
Hey, thank you, Isra. The only one who didn't share their opinion yet is Yumna.
Yes.
And did you think about the book you don't like?
I don't like math books.
Math, especially math. Okay. Thank you. Now I want to ask you about. Just get it on. If you could write a book yourself, what do you think you should read the book about? What you write a book about? Let's go with Rabia.
Yeah, I'm planning to write my experience
يبقى الأسامي
here.
مع الموبايل كلها.
Do you
I'm
hear
sorry.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
For me, I'm planning to write my experience in Egypt.
Oh,
And
nice.
I'm actually a writer. I wrote some stories, some novels, short novels. I translate in French very short story novels, very short. I translate it in French. I write some poetry, but my plan is to write my experience in Egypt for 30 years. Here in
30
Egypt.
years. Wow.
30 years in Egypt, it's not easy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can understand. Okay, so these types of books, when you write about yourself, we call it an autobiography. I'm going to write it in the chat.
Yeah, but it's not a biography what I'm planning to write. I'm planning to write a story, but I am one of the personality in the novel.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not about Rabia only. There is a lot. But it's the how I will use the word fruit. It's fruit of the experience for the whole my staying in Egypt. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, let me explain what autobiography means. Autobiography means that someone is writing about their own story. Like someone in the last podcast said, Taha Hussein and his book Al-Ayyam. He was writing about himself, his own story. It's called an autobiography. But if someone is writing about someone else's story, just call it a biography. So biography is a story of someone. Autobiography is a story of someone, but the writer is the hero of the story. Okay? Let's go to Manar. Manar?
Yeah.
If you can write a book, what would it be about?
I think it will be small stories. But I want, I want it simple.
Okay, this is good. Maram.
Yes. Actually, it's a really hard question because I'm always struggling with expressing my thoughts and feelings into words. But I think I will, if I have to, I will write a biography. Thank you for explaining biography to us. I was gonna say resume. I know it's a very wrong word to use.
Okay, let me write down resume. Okay, the word resume means you talk about your achievements. Biography includes achievements and like things that are bad too. You can include both in a biography. Thank you for using the word resume. Thank you so much, Maram. Muhammad.
I think I will write about ethics. Because because nowadays many people don't have ethics, really, especially children. Children don't respect old men.
Okay, nice.
What?
This is great. Thank you for using the word ethics. Ethics means manners, or good way of dealing with stuff, called ethics. أخلاقيات.
Yes.
Thank you for using the word, Muhammad. Let's go to Isra Ahmed. Isra.
Yes.
Yeah. What book would you write?
Maybe a book about street animals.
Nice.
Because I will talk about how to take care of them, how to treat them well, because they all time in streets. Some people treat them badly, and maybe I will try to support people who help them.
Okay, great.
Have you ever rescued an animal yourself?
No, but I hope I can do that one day.
We encourage you to. Rehab.
Hello?
Yeah.
If I write a book, I think I will write about the people who likes motivation.
Okay.
And try to get over their obstacles and escape their bad moods, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in their life have obstacles, and not have many people around us that give us motivation.
Okay, this is great.
Yeah.
Used lack motivation, which means do not have motivation. Lack. Thank you so much, Rahab. Isra Hamid.
For book, I don't know. Actually, a long time ago, I thought that I would be a writer. So I started already. I wrote a short story, and I started a novel, and I wrote kind of not poems. I don't know the second name, something like that. So I gave up. So I don't have just one idea. I had many ideas to talk about in a book.
Okay, so you need to do some thinking before you write your own book. That's good. That means you need to think about it. But I like the idea of short poems. It's really good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, but this is already became in the past, so I just gone.
Sorry?
Right. Yeah, that was in past, in my past. So I stopped reading. I stopped writing. So I don't have specific idea to talk about in books, writing or something like that.
Okay. I hope you do. I hope you find it soon.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. I'm not sure we have enough time for this, but I really want to talk about it. So, has any of you read a book which then became a movie?
Yes.
Let me give an example, like الفيل الأزرق.
Yeah.
Harry Potter. So, who was saying yes? Isra?
Yes, me.
Yeah. Okay. What was the book?
Many. I read الفيل الأزرق before it became a movie. Also, I read لا تطفئ الشمس, and I hate the series they destroyed the novel actually. they destroy it really. And many things like that. لا أنام, الأستاذة الخالية, you know, all.
It's an old.
Yeah, old movies. I like old movies, or I like old novels, so that's why I can relate to old movies. But but for the new one, I don't think we convert any novels into movies, except for Ahmed Murad, الفيل الأزرق and the Troubled Miss, and both I saw them and they did excellent in movies and also in novels.
Great. Thank you, Isra. Manar. No, unmute yourself, Manar. Manar, you are on mute. Yeah.
I read it one time, and it's named Verity.
I'm sorry, what?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you please repeat?
Okay, it called Test Regime, and that's the only one I read it.
Okay, and it became a movie?
No, it's movie novel, but she's not changeable to movie.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
The writer who write it to become a movie, but she didn't.
Okay. So you wrote. So you read the script.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. This is the script. So there is what we call script. It's in the chat. Is the like the story of the movie, which is like a unique kind of book. Great, Manar. Did you like it?
Oh yeah, it was great.
So you wanted to be made into a movie?
Sure, but they don't. They didn't do.
Well, maybe they would. We hope so.
Hope that.
Okay, thank you. Isra, go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to ask something. For script, I know the word scenario, but I don't know if it's an English word or it's a French. And in case it's English, so what is the difference between it and script?
A scenario, I don't know if it's an English word. I'm not sure, because it's a very technical term for movie making. So I think it is used in English, but I can tell you its origin. But the word that they use the most is script.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Because I think scenario based on like describing the scenes, but the script has everything, like the scenes and the dialogue. So they use script more than they use scenario. Okay, thank you, sir, for the question. Who else was reading a book that became a movie, or found out about a movie that was based on a book? Anybody?
Yes, I was based on a book.
Yes, go ahead, Baram.
Yes, I was saying there was a movie called Hepta. It was based on a book.
Yeah, did you watch the movie and read the book?
No, I watched the movie only.
Did the movie made you want to read the book?
I read the feedback about the movie. I felt that I'm sorry, but I think when you turn a novel into a movie, you have to make some changes to make it adaptable to a movie. So,
yes.
And no many people who read the novel liked the film, so I wasn't encouraged to read the novel, to be honest.
Okay, so the movie didn't make you want to read the book.
Yeah, the feedback I heard from people who read the book and watched the movie.
Okay. Rabia, want to say something?
Yes, I read before The Old and the Sea, and I saw it as a movie. It was wonderful. I like it. But
The Old and the Sea?
Yeah, The Old, العجوز والبحر.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Old and the Sea, The Old Man and the Sea.
Yeah.
It was wonderful, and the film was very, very, very nice. I like it, and I like it as a book. I like it as a movie, but when the cinema or Arabic cinema or the media in Arabic, they destroy the book. They destroy the story itself.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Maybe they don't want to pay too much because they need to make more studios, more work on it to make it perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to see Arabic movies. To be honest, I never did. Maybe theater sometimes, just to have fun, to laugh, not to enjoy. Okay, but if I want to enjoy, I see European or American movies. Not anything. Yeah, there is something it's not good, but still I prefer them, the Western movies and the old ones. Okay, to be more clear, I like to read books. I don't like to watch them in a movie.
Okay.
I just want to enjoy reading and have my imagination working in it. I remember when I was a child, I was reading books of Mustafa Lutfi al-Manfaluti, Yahya Ha'i. I used to read for them, and in a corner, I had my corner for reading.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw movies, Arabic movies, but I leave my movie. I make mine in my head. Yeah,
Awesome.
I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the story, the reading. Now maybe because I have many problems, many things, I didn't read for a long time. This is the problem. But
maybe you should get back to it.
Yeah, it's not hard for me. I can do it. Actually, I have to. But if I want to read, to write something, I have to read to make myself ready for writing.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I don't like read story Arabic novels, which turned in a film, in a cinema. If it's already in a cinema, I don't read the book, and I never saw them, but I hear people talking about. So that's enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Rabia. Just before we finish this, I want to share these two words that I think Maram used: adaptation and adaptable. If we say that this movie is an adaptation of a book, it means that they made a book into a movie. When we say a book is adaptable, it means that this book can be made into a movie. The words are in the chat: adaptation and adaptable. Okay? So far, this has been a great podcast. Thank you so much, everybody. We had a lot of new words. I'm really enjoying this so much. It has been great. Thank you all for coming. If you have any questions, you can ask me now before I say the final points. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. Okay, so no questions. I'll start. The first point is right now we have like 4 staffers and 8 people attending the meeting. We don't think that each of you can have enough time to talk. We want you to talk more. So what we're thinking of doing is that we can divide our session into Friday and Saturday. So we can have more time for each of you to talk. So if you think, if you prefer a lower number of attendance in a podcast and you want to like move to Saturday, we are going to put a poll on the page to ask you if you want to be moved to Saturday. If you find enough people who want to go to Saturday, we're going to have our podcast on Friday and Saturday. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that's good. A lot of people want Saturday. So that's the first point. Second point is that we record this podcast and put it on YouTube, and then we put the link on Facebook for anyone who wants to get back and listen again and like try to revise what we said. So tomorrow or on Sunday, we're going to put the link to this session, to this podcast, and the one before it, the one started at 7 p.m. on Facebook. And we are going to put to the words and the links we had in that. You can get back to them and remember what we did today. Is that okay with everybody?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I want to say something.
That was Saturday for 2 weeks.
I'm sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you please repeat?
I have a problem with Saturday for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we are going to keep Friday too. Just think about doing Saturday and Friday both, so we can have more time for each of you to talk.
Okay, and
Time at 7 p.m.
I have on Saturday.
So you can attend on Friday.
One of them. No together.
Yeah, you don't have to attend them both. We're going to say the same thing on Saturday. We just want more people to be able to attend and talk.
Okay.
Okay, great. Muhammad, you were saying something?
Yes, at the same time, 7 p.m. on Friday and on Saturday.
We are going to discuss that. We are not sure yet what time we're going to do it, but we think 7 and 8:30. If there's enough people.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Second point. The last point is that we, at every podcast, we want to take your feedback. Like, what do you think about the podcast? What did you like? What you didn't like? Did you have a problem with the instructor? Problem with Zoom itself? What would you rather we did? What would you like to see next time? So we try to put all this in mind. So we want to ask each of you to give us your feedback. So there are 2 ways to give your feedback. Okay, the first is by filling a form. We're going to give you like an application to write down in what you think, or you can have a one-on-one conversation with one of our team. Okay, we are going to have a special Zoom meeting for just you and one of the staff. We're going to ask you the questions and take your answers. Okay?
Okay.
So let's, Isra, Hamid, would you like to have a form or a personal meeting?
A form.
Form. Okay. Had?
Hello?
Yeah?
A form, please.
Form, okay. Isra Ahmed,
Yes.
form or a call?
A form.
Form. Muhammad,
Form. But I don't know what is the difference between form and the call. So
in the form, you are going to write it down yourself. We're going to give you a link to write down your feedback. In a call, we're going to ask you questions over Zoom.
Form.
Okay. Maram,
Form.
A form.
form. Noor,
Form.
form. Rabia,
like all. Four.
okay. Yumna is not here anymore. We're going to contact her and see what she thinks. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you so much for coming. Again, we are so sorry because at the start, we were 8 minutes late. 8 minutes late because we had a problem. I had a problem with my laptop. And I hope I know not all of you had enough time to talk, so we tried. So that's why we wanted to make it on Friday and Saturday, so we can have more time to talk. But anyway, thank you so much for coming. We liked having you. It was amazing for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next week.
Okay. Inshallah.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.